Okay. Right, are we live again? Okay, we're live on Twitch. Looks like we're live on YouTube too. Very good. Microphone's working. Very good. Right. Welcome back, everybody. Now, what are we going to do about this then? So I have made a copy of the save, and hello, Zoe. I'm actually playing on the copy file. I'm leaving the original file untouched so that I can submit that to the bug tracker later. Now, I think the only thing we can do here now is to try and separate everybody. So what I'm going to do is anyone who's not in the military, I am going to put in the military. I'm going to create a new squad, well, a whole bunch of new squads, and we're going to try making, maybe if they recognize each other as part of the military, maybe that will work. Don't know. Let's see. So we shall go here and I'll create a whole bunch of new fighters. So we'll create, right, no uniforms, and let's go down to the one. Bit of a long shot, but if you retire the fortress and then reclaim, that might work maybe. Ooh, that might be a good idea actually. Well, I tell you what we'll do. I'll get, because so how much of you still yeah, nothing's changed. It's exactly where it was before, except I'm playing on the copy folder. What I'll do, I'll try putting everyone who's not in the military into the military. We'll see if that changes anything. I mean, literally, we'll run it for a couple of seconds. We'll see if I can separate people, and then we'll. Yeah, well, and then if that doesn't work, we'll I'll try retiring the fort and then reclaiming it, and we'll see. So let's. Well, I'll not worry about the names. I'll know that everyone with a weird name is not in the military. So Doran, you're not. Yeah, Cell, you're not. Not. Start from the top. Why are these? I'm not sure why the people who are... Oh, the axe dwarves and mace men and people are visitors. So it's anyone who is white is currently not in the military. Okay. So now I need to create another squad. Again, no uniform. See who else we've got. Right, you. Yeah, you. You. And then back up to creating another new squad. Oh, there's somebody. Eva the planter. Xavier remembers back in version 0.34 doing fortress-wide military just to force everyone to wear pants. Nice. Right, create another new squad. We shouldn't have to do too many of these because almost everybody, like half the fortress, is in the military anyway. Okay, that's you. Soap maker, yep. Dwarf, shearer, stonecrafter and clerk, spinner and glassmaker, farmer. And another one with no uniform. Let's go up this way. Right, we might have everybody now. I'll just do a quick run through and see if there's anybody not in the military. Oh, there's somebody. Yeah, I think we've got everybody there. Right, everybody is in... Oh, I tell you what that does mean. I've actually put our vampire also into one of these squads, but they should be locked in the room. Shouldn't have a problem. Right. So, I'll try getting all of the army, all of our original army, who are, we'll call them Faction 1. We could try stationing them up here, because they'll all be very close to the stairs, except the people who are sleeping, but let's see. So we go squads. We'll say Town Guard, move here, and then, yeah, we'll just get these guys all stationed up here. Even so these are all of the people who were in some squad or other at some point. The unarmed militias. Right, quarantine, there's nobody left in, they're all dead. So, infected. Nobody in it. So everybody, all of those other squads now are civilians. So we'll go way down into the depths. We'll say maybe where the war dogs are. And we'll try putting those people down here maybe. Although then they are likely to cross paths. What I could do, because some of the military will be down the bottom. I could bring them down here into this room. Yeah, that way they're just less likely to cross paths in case they are still enemies of each other. Right, let's try moving you here. You. Xavier says, I feel inclined to ask, are you from across the pond? Aren't you European too? I'm from Britain. I'm in the UK. So, can't remember where you're from, Xavier. Move you. Yeah. J. Move you. Oh, Chicago. Yes, I am across the pond. So, although I have a lot of relatives in Louisiana, so I've spent quite a lot of time in the States. Okay. Right, everybody now has an order to go somewhere else. So let's see what happens up here. Okay, we're hearing lots of deaths. But also, I am hearing the sound of fighting stop. Let's see, how are we going on? Our last combat report was the recruit Erush fighting. No, they're still fighting. Right, I think we'll do as you suggested, Xavier. We'll try retiring the fortress and reclaiming it, and we'll see if anybody's still alive when we get back here. Because wow, otherwise we are gonna lose at least half the fortress, I think. Did anybody though actually get downstairs? Let's just have a quick look. Some people are making it down there. Did anybody make it upstairs? Some people did make it up there. So we are managing to separate some, but right, let's... Sucks to abandon a mega project, but at least a new fort would be a chance to settle near the goblins and elves. Yeah, true, absolutely. Right, let's retire it and try and reclaim it. Really retire. All active saves will be deleted. Yes, unfortunately. So our fortress has settled into the rhythm of day-to-day living beyond our meticulous concern. Okay. Right, we'll try and reclaim it and see what we find. And if that doesn't work, then yeah, we'll have to start a new game and resettle, do a new embark, and well, we'll see what happens. Now, oh, it's been a long time since I did this. I start playing, don't I? And go and reclaim a fortress rather than continue playing. And we want to go into region 4 copy. Fortress mode. See if I can do this without referring to the wiki. I might need to if I've got this wrong. I know 2 weeks pass between abandoning and reclaiming a fortress. I've only ever done this once before, and it was only really to test the mechanic. Okay, so if we now go to our old fortress, do we just go over it and reclaim? We were over here, weren't we? There it is. There we are. So we want to reclaim. There it is. Yes. That's our old fortress, and down here it's capital R to reclaim or unretire. Right, we are gonna reclaim that fortress, not that fortress. Aha! Okay, so it's given us an option to reclaim that one there. Want to... So this is the list of fortresses that we can reclaim. We want to reclaim that one. Unretire, which is E, same as embark. Let's see what we arrive at. Yeah, fingers crossed. We have returned. How have our sturdy chargers fared in our absence? Have they gone on adventures or moved on to richer delving at new frontier settlements? Perhaps they are still here, unwilling to leave the magnificent fortress that we prepared for them. Deep underground, the promise of treasure and the thrill of overcoming danger have lured us back to this place. Will we strike the earth again? Okay. Alright, fingers crossed. We could just turn up here and there's one person left and 100 corpses. 2 weeks have passed. If they were going to slaughter each other, they'd have done so by now. Also, they may well have let the vampire out, and the vampire might be the only person surviving. Okay, so let's just have a look. We have lots of rotten bodies. Let's have a look at our units list and see. The tavern's emptied out. It looks like people have decided not to hang around. 139 citizens. They cleaned all the blood off. Yeah. 139 will include all of any visitors who stayed with us and any children. So we've pretty much cut the fortress in half. Dead and missing? Doesn't look like we've added much to the dead and missing. Oh, Potato, you didn't survive, I'm afraid. Cryptonym didn't survive. Spotted Cow bit the dust. So, who did? 26k. Our original problem person has survived. Bernie's still going. Cell is still with us. I see down there. What about Tammy? Has Tammy made it? Yep, Tammy's still with us. Now, are they still fighting, though? The unreachable location. I think that might be... I think that's our vampire. So maybe the vampire is still locked up. Let's have a quick look around the fortress then. So... where did people go? Got somebody here. Oh, lots of people in the bedrooms. And then down here. Potato Memorial. Oh, you will get one. We've got to bury all of these dead. Let's just shoot up. So no one's actually in any of the locations where they were stationed. What's that there? I must have just gone down one. Or a museum with salt and extra butter. Oops, wrong one. So let's have a look down at the cave entrance. Doesn't seem to be anyone down there. Right, let's load up Dwarf Therapist. And we'll just see what everybody is up to. Everyone's moving. So we've now got 79 controllable dwarfs. These are the people who I'm gonna have to go through and sort out, because there'll be a lot of jobs now that are not being done by anyone. The other thing I should have a quick check on is just make sure we've got nothing really nasty on the map. Let's have a look under others. Like a whole bunch of magma crabs and a blind cave bear. Okay. Hippos in the water somewhere. A giant sponge? I've never seen one of those before. Giant mole, I guess, is underground. So, while we're down here, I don't think we should have anyone wandering around in the caves. So what we can do just to help matters is we'll just forbid passage to the door. That won't stop anything that's a building destroyer from coming through, but it will stop like a bear from wandering up. I don't think that the cave bears are building destroyers. I'm not sure about the magma crabs actually, whether or not they Oh, we got a cat down here wandering around killing things. Yeah, I don't know whether or not the magma crabs can destroy buildings. Well, what we could do... What's that? Oh, one of our reindeer cows happens to be down there. Didn't know we had one. We go up a level. What I'll do, I'll lock that door. Go down again. That's up. Go down. And I'll open that door. And make it pet passable. So that... Should we need to call any creatures we possibly might, or if there's anyone down there, we've got somewhere that we might be able to get them to. But we've still, oh yeah, look, see, there's that cave bear. Okay. Right. Meanwhile, is everybody going to come to their station without trying to kill each other? Let's see what happens.
That dwarf's mood has failed and he's gonna hurt someone. Stop him!
Okay, we've got... oh, of course, we had a dwarf who was trying to... He was in a strange mood. So he's gone berserk. He's now dead. Hopefully he's the only dead person. Although I can hear more fighting. A giant bat is fighting. Where's that happening? It's attacking a war dog. Down in the caves? Down in the caves. So there are people just everywhere at the moment. Yeah, the civil war does seem to have been resolved. Problem we've got now is that, I mean, our animals are just everywhere. So I think we're still going to have a lot of difficulty recovering. But we'll see how we go. I'm always up for a challenge. So I think probably the first thing we need to do is to unstation all of the military that we had, that we were stationing somewhere. So we'll stand everybody down. Get everybody back to what they were up to. While we just try and get all of the animals back into their back into a safe place, because it looks like a load of the animals have made their way downstairs into the caves, So we need to collect them back, but that's going to be a dangerous enough job in itself. F, cancel your order. Maybe there's nobody left? Oh yeah, there's nobody left in F. Oh, they all died. Got one person left in quarantine? I thought... Oh no, quarantine's our vampire. We've got one person left in infected. Don't tell me the werewolves come back to life. That would be problematic. Right, we are gonna need our fighters. Let's have a look at Fighter 1. Have you... Right, yes, you are on guard duty. So some of those guys will come down here. Some of Fighter 2, either half of one of them will come down here. Archers, guard duty. Archers, guard duty. Right, let's see if people will return back to normal at this point and see if we get the military guard back down in that cave, because I am going to need to let them get down there. Also going to need to let the animals come back up. Okay, so probably need to sort out a whole bunch of pastures now. Let's go back up to the top and see what we have. Okay, so they have remembered some of the pastures, that's good. Animals. Who isn't pasture? Right, no one's in a pasture, so we need to sort out all of the pastures. In the big one, I want the sheep and the llamas. So sorry about this. This is going to take a little bit of time to sort. Alpacas. Those are you. The llamas go in there as well. I think the next bunch of animals that I'll sort out will be the chicks and the hens, because then that will reduce the list quite significantly. Farmers in use. Wow, we had a lot. Okay, that's all of the animals in there. Let's go down to where the chicks should be. And we'll add all of the chicks in there. Again, I just want the animals that are not pastured, so this list will just get smaller and smaller as we go. None of the chicks should be named. They should be easier to spot. Okay. Oops. I think we'll do the puppies next. So we'll stick all of them in a single place so that they can, where they can grow up and then be trained. Is that all of them? Probably. Yes, okay, so that's all the chicks. Roosters and hens can come in here. Could search. Anyone not pastured? Let's do a search on this. That'll probably be the easiest way. Find me the hens. Not the turkey, actually, yeah. So, not the guinea hen, not the turkey hen. Ooh, haven't got many hens left. And then we want the roosters as well. So search rooster. Got loads of roosters though. Okay, pop down to here. So this is where I think I had the puppies. I'll do a search on we'll add all of the puppies into here. I need to check our stocks and see that we've got enough food and drink to keep us going as well. I think what I'll do with the war dogs is move all of the war dogs to here. And then I can shift a few around. So there. And one's not pastured. I'll search on war. So if you're not in a chain, and I've got a feeling that all of the chained war dogs are no longer in a chain. Okay, that's those guys. So what does that leave us with? Let's go back up top. So we should have some yaks and things. Oh, turkeys. Let's do the turkeys. Okay, turkeys go in here. And search on turkey. Yep, a turkey gobbler and a turkey hen. And then we'll also put the poults in there as well. So search on poult. There we go. So that's the turkeys put away. We'll get all of the cats in here for them. In here. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. Remove this zone there. We want the zone that's over here. well, I'm going to have to... Might as well redo both of these zones, actually, while... remove that one. Remove that one. And then put a zone from here to here. That will be a pen pasture. And we'll put all of the adult cats in this one, just for the moment. So, search on cat. Putting that many male and female cats together is potentially problematic. And then we shall set up another zone here, and I'll put all the kittens in here. Just so that we've got something looking after the farms and the food while everything else is getting sorted out. So here, search on kitten. Right, so we should have a few animals left, well, that belong in, put them in this pasture over here, because that's quite large now. Actually, no, that's a little tiny one, isn't it? This one's probably the bigger, well, I could put them over here, actually, that's probably the bigger of the other pastures, and it's not had much eating either. So, let's... see what's not pastured. I'm not bothered about the KV sow and boar. Although I probably should move them up here just so that their owners are not worried about feeding them for the moment. We'll get the water buffaloes, bull, the reindeer. These things don't need to eat, so I'll not worry about them. Yaks we will. Okay. Then over here I'll put the things that we're not bothered about, but the pets that can feed themselves if we just stick them in here. But if any of these are owned by anyone who's now dead, I think we'll just get rid of them. Guinea cock, guinea hen. What's left? Bring that goose in here. Okay, so there's a few lambs that I missed. They want to go in here. This isn't a meeting area anymore. So just anything that's not pastured. We want to put the ram in there. Those lambs. Okay, and then we've got a few dogs left. Go back down to where we got the puppies, because in here, this one here is also a training zone, I believe. It is again. So that's you. Okay, so everybody should now return to their previously scheduled activities. Is there anything else I need to do? Probably disband the people who in the extra squads. So let's have a quick look through the squads. Could do with boosting a few more of the militia. Not sure why this guy is in the infected. Maybe I did that accidentally. We'll have a look at him in a bit. Right, but we are gonna disband you. Yes. Gonna disband you. Disband you. And now what'll be interesting is, have they reverted to separate factions again? Now that they're all in, now that there's some in the army and some not. Let's see what happens. What's all the fighting? Oh, that's the giant bat, that's right, yeah. Okay. So let's... Oh, that was down in the caves, wasn't it? Fine. Yeah, it's still showing. I think we're getting lots of death music, probably because people are coming across bodies of people who may have already have been dead. I'm hoping. Oh, now we've got a troll fighting. Let's have a look. Fighting a spear dwarf. Where's that going on? Okay, over there. Have we got... how's work? Work's fine. How far are we over here from... Where's my cursor gone? Oh, it's over there. Trying to work out where in the caves are we? That's quite a far corner. Yeah, that's quite a way away, I think. What's going on up there? We've got a dead thing there. So it looks like the caves are going to be our next problem. Where's our cave entrance? Alright, where are you guys off to? Oh, you're seeking your child. Okay. And you, where are you off to? You're also seeking your child. So all of the kids are down in the caves. Yay. Right. Roll is fighting. Let's go and have a look at this one. This doesn't sound good for the spear dwarf, and I just don't think it's close enough for us to do anything about. All the way up there. There's nobody around who can support. It is in the very furthest reaches. That's as far as we go on the map that we've uncovered. So I think that spear dwarf is probably a goner. Oh, that's a giant spider, I think. I just heard a spider webbing something up. What we could do is get some of our military to come down and sort out this troll. We might just have to come down and clear them all out. We have a look at the military. Let's see, Fighter 2. These guys have got more survivors than anyone else. What I could do is add in a few of those other people. So like this Mace Dwarf. I think these are people who've joined us for the purpose of fighting. Because there's a chance that they will be, they'll already have some armour and weapons on them. A hammerer is actually an executioner rather than an army person, I believe. See if we've got anybody else. If not, we'll take that hammerer, because they should at least have some deadly skills. And we'll take Fighter 2. And we'll tell them to go and kill that troll. Let's keep an eye on them as they come down here, just in case they are finding any other bad things. Because what I expect now is that as people start wandering back with animals and things, it's going to attract in some of the bad things that were loitering around. Okay, who? Oh no, Spud is fighting. Oh no, is this Potato's prodigy? The giant bat is attacking Spud. Oh no, and he's bitten off Spud's right foot. Where's that? Here? Okay, there's the cave bat. I have no idea whether that's close. I think we should go for the cave bat. I don't think we'll get there in time to kill it, but let's go for that instead of the troll. Oh, poor Spud. The cat just wandering around, probably trying to catch the bat. Is this a cave dog fighting the... sorry, a war dog fighting the bat maybe? Yes. So our animals are just all over these caves. Did they kill a troll? I suppose the thing I'm more worried about is actually the magma crabs. There's a lot of smoke down here, so I'm guessing that there's some fighting going on under there. Unless... Oh. Ah. This might be a bug that I've seen before. Yeah. Okay, I've seen this bug before. I think it was when Nuke was playing. Let me just pause it. So when you reclaim a fortress that has a magma sea, there is a possibility that the volcano will basically erupt. So what we've got going on here is the game's not calculating the proper level of the volcano, or not calculating the pressure of the volcano, and so we have an eruption. Now this will just fill the entire area. It won't stop, it will fill the entire map eventually. And what we could do is just block off the caves completely. If we wall it off, then it will fill up to the bottom. It'll fill up this entire cave, but that will cut off our cave systems. We won't be able to access the caves. And because we've got a pit down into the second layer, it'll mean that we won't be able to access either the first or the second layer, because this magma sea is just going to expand to fill everything. The only way I know to solve this problem is to retire and reclaim the fort again. I believe that works. I'm not sure that, or I've seen it work once. I don't know whether it's a reliable work, but yes, I've seen exactly this thing happen before when a fortress has been reclaimed that had a magma sea. So I think we'll do that now before we get any further, and we'll see if that manages to control this volcanic eruption. My word, this is an interesting one. I think if it doesn't, if this volcano just keeps on going, we might have to just retire this fort completely and go and set up a new embark. Because they're not going to fare better with us watching them and a volcanic eruption going on. They won't fare as well as they would by themselves. So let's do that then. So again, retire the fortress. Yes, really retire. And it's settled into the rhythm of day-to-day living beyond our meticulous concern. And we'll try starting play again in... So another 2 weeks will pass. At least we hadn't done much before that was spotted. Go 10th of granite is the day we're going to start. So we want to reclaim. And want to reclaim this fort. I think if we have to restart, if we have to abandon this fort, I might try restarting at one of these ruins and see what happens. Right, let's unretire that fort there. It's just doing its thing. Okay, we've returned again. Will we strike the earth again? We didn't get round to striking the earth last time. So first thing I'll do, I'll go check the caverns and see whether or not the magma sea is still expanding. Alright, let's just watch this for a little while. So it's up to this ramp here, it's at a 2. Oh, look, see, it is, it's still expanding. I think, yeah, it is. Okay, so I don't think we can do much more with this fortress then, unfortunately. Unless there was a way to wall that sea in. Yeah, I don't think we can... I don't think we've got a way to contain it. We channel it to the... Oh, I'm so reluctant to retire the fortress for good. So I'm not even sure if we can use this as a magma source now, or whether if we were to place a forge over the top of this, I'm not sure. It might just spout up into our fortress. I mean, it would. We have got the option of keeping the fortress and just letting it spread out to the first and second cave levels. This is the second level of cave. As long as this isn't connected to the third level of cave, we would still have access to the third level. We can see an awful lot down here. which worries me because that suggests that we've had people or things come down here and I don't know how they get back up. Well, yeah, I think probably the best thing we can do is to retire the fortress. And then we can start a new embark and go and settle somewhere a bit closer to the goblins, I think. But I think what I'll do, because I usually spend ages just setting up my my first fortress, I think I'll stop the stream and work out what I'm going to do with my new embark, what kind of thing. I might do that with you, come back and do it with you. But right this moment I haven't even got a thought in my head as to what a new fortress might look like or what kind of people I bring with me. So I'll maybe just work all of that out first off camera. I don't know if I'll be back tonight or whether it'll be tomorrow, but I'll be back with a new fortress. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon for a new embark. Bye for now.